construction crew working on the site for utility and road expansion of the Toscana community discovered what they thought were human bones.
The gruesome discovery was made Monday at the construction site on Old Kings Road, and Flagler County detectives, working with a medical examiner and University of Florida anthropologists, determined they were in fact human bones. Sheriff Rick Staley says a crime scene investigation is now underway.
This is an extensive construction site that has moved dirt around all over and dug dirt up to create a retention pond. So we know the remains came from this area, but exactly where they were originally is unknown. So this will be a labor-intensive and days-long investigation to properly sift through this area. Hopefully we can recover enough to make an identity.
Staley says it's unclear whether the victims were murdered or died from a natural death or suicide. Anyone with information that could help investigators should email tips@flaglersheriff.com. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Candidates running for Palm Coast City Council take part in a candidates forum co-hosted by Flagler Broadcasting and the Palm Coast Observer. Candidates included Pastor Sims Jones, former Palm Coast mayoral candidate Alan Lowe, and Teresa Carly Pontieri. Candidate Shauna Cantor declined to participate. Pontieri resigned from her position as attorney for the Flagler County Sheriff's Office just 2 months into the job in August of last year over alleged racially insensitive comments she made about the National Black Lives Matter organization. She addressed those comments at last week's Free-for-All political forum.
I stand behind my comments. I think that a lot of what happened with regards to that national organization was detrimental to our police force, to our first responders. BLM, the national organization, did some very toxic things. And it caused a lot of divisiveness, a lot of violence, billions of dollars in damage to our country. And for people to sit by and be afraid to speak up because of the repercussions that could come down on them, I think is a darn shame in this country. And so I stand behind my comments. They could have been done more tactfully, but I respect the decision the sheriff made. I absolutely understand why he made it. And I don't ever want him or anybody else, anybody in the community, to think that, his decision is anything that I doubted was in the best interest of the city, because at the end of the day, I absolutely think it is.
This week's Candidates Forum features candidates running for the Flagler County Commission. It'll be aired live on WNZF at 7 p.m. Thursday. Catch last week's forum on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
The Flagler County Supervisor of Elections has the Help Wanted sign posted.
Supervisor Katie Lenhart says they need about 25 to 30 people to help with upcoming elections.
The election poll workers are men and women who work at the polling places during early voting and on Election Day. So if you're interested in working with us and becoming a part of the elections team here in Flagler, give us a call, or you can download the application to apply on our website, flaglerelections.gov.
These are not volunteer positions.
The election workers do get paid. It's not a lot of money. People do it because they're interesting and, their civic duty and doing something to help the community, but it is a paid position. It might be good to have enough to go out to dinner.
Visit the Supervisor of Elections website to get details and a list of required qualifications for the poll worker positions. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
A Flagler County Commissioner is elected to serve on the Florida Association of Counties Board of Directors.
All 5 Flagler County Commissioners have achieved an advanced designation from the Institute for County Government during the Florida Association of Counties Conference held in late June. Commissioner Donald O'Brien was elected to serve on the FAC Board of Directors.
I have served on the Board of Directors of the organization over the last few years and just got reappointed to continue to serve. And the Florida Association of Counties is basically the lobbying arm for all counties throughout Florida. We're all members. All the counties are members.
He explains more about the importance of lobbying.
The most important thing, aside from the educational piece, is the lobbying effort that they do on behalf of counties to protect. They are zealots in protecting home rule for counties. We don't have our authorities encroached upon by the legislature.
O'Brien says all the commissioners work hard to serve our residents better through advocacy and fostering collaboration. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
PowerPoints could lead to pay raises.
I'm going to do a 20-page PowerPoint presentation to kick off the workshop so that everything gets laid out as clearly as we can.
Flagler Beach City Manager William Whitson said recently on the Business Report here on WNZF that the city's looking at a $29 million budget. He said that he would suggest that city workers get raises.
And what has happened over the years is we have ignored the pressures and the pay increases that have happened, and we are losing when it comes to having the ability to recruit and retain good staff to other jurisdictions.
Whitson said that while his suggestion is for 20 to 30% increase and a 9% year-over-year cost of living increase, it's only a suggestion, and it's up to the City Commission to take the final action. Listen to the Business Report on WNZF on Saturday mornings at 10 or on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, paying for all those budget items. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.